Hi everyone, good morning to all of you. I hope you are all safe at home and ready for the class. Once again, I welcome you to 10th standard second language English. Today, we are going to deal with the second poem of 10th standard second language English, the quality of mercy. Okay, mercy means compassion. So the poem, the second poem and the second lesson, as I have told while dealing with the lesson, there is a girl by the tracks. Both the poem and the lesson, second poem and the second lesson, are combined as a unit. Right? That unit is based on beautiful value called compassion, mercy. Both are deals with mercy. In the lesson, there is a girl by the tracks. What Baleshwar did, how we show mercy on the girl called Roma. She was rescued, she was saved by Baleshwar when nobody is ready to come forward to help Roma. Baleshwar, he did it, right? And in the same way, this poem also deals with compassion, mercy. In the title of the lesson itself, it is given the quality of mercy. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಮರ್ಸಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಕರುಣೆಯ ಗುಣ ಎಂಥದ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಈ ಪೊಯಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ ದ ವೆಲ್ ನೋನ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ರೈಟ್, ದ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಮಾಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್, ರೈಟ್, ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಲಿಯಂ ಶೇಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್. I hope you have opened your textbook. Please open the page number 41. Right? There is activities given there. Before you read the poem, you go through this one. Imagine you have lent some money to your friend. Just imagine, my dear children, you have lent some money to your friend. In friend is ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ. She or he may be he or she. ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಪರ್ಸನ್, that may be he or she, doesn't return it when you are really in need of it. You have lent him, but he is not in a situation to repay it when you are in needy, when you are needed. ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ? I would. Just imagine, I would going to do this one. The choices are given there, A, B, C, D, E, F. Right? Forgive him or her. ಕ್ಷಮಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ರ? Forgive him. Punish him or her. Ignore him or her. Pity him or her. Sympathize with him or her. ಅವನನ್ನ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ. ಪಿಟಿ, ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರ. ಸಿಂಪಥೈಸ್, ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಪಾಪ ಅಂತಿದ್ರ, ಅಥವಾ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿಡು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರ. Or if any other, or you want fight with him, right? Whatever you choose according to yourself. Say one or two lines about your decision, right? What's your decision will be, right? One or two lines, what you are going to do. It's left to your choice. You write in your notebook. Second one, you have read the lesson. There is a girl by the tracks. As I told earlier, there is a girl by, we dealt with the lesson. There is a girl by the tracks. Hope you have enjoyed the story. So I too hope you have enjoyed the story. Which quality of Baleshwar strikes as you great? Yes, absolutely. Obviously, what the Baleshwar did, what quality he had, it strikes him as great. Discuss with your friends. Here is an extract from the play. As a great dramatist, William Shakespeare, he has written 37 plays. Beautiful plays. Plays means ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, right? So later we will came to know when about the poet, right? So this extract, the quality of mercy, this extract is taken from one of his famous play, The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice. It's a great comedy story, comedy story, right? And this extract is taken from the play which was written by William Shakespeare. What is the name of the play? The Merchant of Venice. And here, Portia is a very important character. Portia. It's a very important character, Portia. One of the main characters in the play argues. Argues means vadamadu. Argues why mercy is the greatest virtue of all. Why mercy is the greatest virtue of all. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುಣಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಕರುಣೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಗುಣ. Why mercy is the greatest virtue of all. This is the thing what she argues through this point, right? It is an argument which was argued by the main character of the play The Merchant of Venice, Portia. In that argument is the poem The Quality of Mercy. While arguing, she is telling the importance of what is the value of mercy, right? So before going to deal with the poem, first of all we have to go through this play The Merchant of Venice. If we did not know about it, we cannot understand the poem, right? Shall we go and deal with this Merchant of Venice? Are you ready to listen to the story? It's a very beautiful story. I hope you are going to enjoy with this one. And in this story, we are going to see mainly 4 characters, right? The Merchant of Venice. In this story, we are going to deal with mainly 4 characters. One is Shylock. Right. Shylock. He was a Jew. He was a Jewish moneylender. Jew. Right? He was a Jew who lived in Venice. Where did Shylock live? He lived in Venice. He was a Jew. Rich money lender. He was a money lender, rich money lender. Lender means one who lends money to the people who were in distress. Distress means who were in difficulty, and he gets back it with some interest, right? ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ, ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಹಣ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಕೊಡೋದು. That kind of man was Shylock, rich money lender. And he was a miser too. Chipuna Pudan. What is miser means? One who had a lot of money. He had a lot of money. He loves money, but hates spending it. ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಜಿಪುಣ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡ. He was hard-hearted. Cruel, unkind. Look at the words. These are the words which are describing the quality of Shylock, right? How hatred person he was. Hard-hearted, disliked by all. That means he doesn't have any sympathy towards anybody. He doesn't have sympathy towards anybody. He was unkind, cruel, unmerciful one. Right? This character. Let's see the second character, Antonio. One thing, don't forget, we are dealing with the play The Merchant of Venice. The second character, Antonio, he was a Christian merchant. He was a Christian. He was a Jewish merchant and he was a Christian merchant of Venice. He was young and kind-hearted. opposite to Shylock, right? Opposite. If he is unkind, he is kind. If he is cruel, he is merciful one. Right? That means good human being. Antonio was a very good human being. He has a helping nature, very kind. Every good qualities we can find in him. Every good qualities we can find in Antonio. Here, this Shylock hates Antonio. He hates Antonio. Do you know why? He hates Antonio because Antonio used to lend money to people who were in distress or who were in difficulty without interest. Right? This person is a money lender. ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಕೊಡೋಣ ರೈಟ್ ಬಡ್ಡಿಗಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂತ ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಜನರಸ್ he used to lend money or give money to the people who were in difficulty without interest ಬಡ್ಡಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ right was very generous one he has a very good helping nature right so this nature of Antonio affected the business of Shylock. ಶೈಲಾಕನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಇವನು ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಇವನು ಬಡ್ಡಿಗಾಗಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಬರೋರು ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೈಲಾಕ್ he hates Antonio because of this reason so a bitter enmity means bitter enmity between these two, Shylock and Antonio. Here, Shylock hates Antonio, not Antonio hates Shylock. Shylock hates Antonio because his generosity makes his business, or it affected his business, it makes his business dull. Right? And the third character, Bassanio. Bassanio. Once again, if I want to switch on, it comes up. Bassanio. So, what's Bassanio? Antonio's friend. Antonio's best friend. They are very close friends. Antonio and Bassanio. These two are best friends. Best friends. Antonio and Bassanio. This fellow Bassanio has a very good fortune, right? ತುಂಬಾ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತನಾಗಿದ್ದ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿತ್ತು. He lost his fortune by living high expensive, right? What do we call him as by expensive living, right? ಐಷಾರಾಮ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ದುಬಾರಿ ವೆಚ್ಚ ಮಾಡಿ ತನ್ನ ಇದ್ದ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ವೆನೆವರ್ he wanted money, right? Whenever he wanted money, Antonio assisted him. ಯಾರು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋಗೆ ಹಣದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ. They were very close to each other. Who were close to each other? Antonio and Bassanio. And the fourth character, and it was most important character in this play, as we came to know in the beginning, Portia. She was a lady. She was a rich lady. She was a rich lady. She was a rich lady. Still, she lost her parents recently. She had lost her parents recently. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅವಳು ತನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. She was the soul. She was the alone heiress to a large estate. ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದಂಥ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬಳೇ ಒಡತಿ. She was the only lady in the family. She was sole, ನೋಡಿ, sole heiress to a large estate. She was a rich lady. Now the story begins. I hope you understood the characters of the story. Shylock, a Jewish, unkind, cruel, and Antonio was very kind-hearted, merciful one, and helping nature man, right? Antonio. And Shylock hates Antonio because his generosity affected his business. He thought like that, right? And Bassanio and Antonio were very good friends. Whenever Bassanio needed money, Antonio assisted him. And Portia, a rich lady, and she is having a lot of wealth. Tumba Srimantike ide avadu. One day, what happened in the story? One day, Bassanio came to Antonio. Bassanio came to Antonio and told him that he needed some money. He needed some money. He wished to regain. He lost his property by expensive living. Now he wanted to regain. ಪುನಃ ತನ್ನ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಯಾರು ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋ. He wanted to regain his fortune by marrying a rich lady. Who was that lady? Yes, Portia. What was Bassanio's plan? Bassanio wanted to regain his fortune by marrying this Portia, a rich lady, a sole heiress to a large estate, right? This was Bassanio's plan. Now, why did he need money? Bassanio wanted money to furnish himself and in order to attract her. Why do he need money? To furnish himself. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವನೇನಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. He wanted to make style in front of Portia to attract her. Right? So he asked Antonio to lend him some money. Who asked? Bassanio asked Antonio to lend some money for some time. ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ರೈಟ್? Antonio, at that time, Antonio had no money. Antonio had no money to give his best friend Bassanio. But he was expecting some of his ships who were loaded with goods. They are going to bring him fortune. ಇವನ ಏನೇನ ಕೆಲವು ಸಾಮಾನುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತಂತ ಹಡಗುಗಳನ್ನ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ಅದು ಇವನಿಗೆ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನ ತರೋದಿತ್ತು ಅವನ ಹಡಗುಗಳು. He was expecting. But when Bassanio asked money, at that time Antonio had no money. So he took his friend Bassanio to Shylock. So Antonio ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋನ ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. So Antonio took Bassanio to Shylock to borrow some money for a few days. ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಶೈಲಾಕಿಂದ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋನನ್ನ ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಶೈಲಾಕ್, as he was an unkind, cruel one, he did not want to miss the chance, right? He did not want to miss the chance. He agreed to take. Why did he not want to miss the chance? He wanted to take revenge against Antonio. He was waiting for the time. Now the time has come, right? He wanted to take revenge on Antonio. He agreed to give the loan. Sala. Loan means sala. Sala kodokkumutta. On the condition that he should repay. Now he is paying. And on a particular time, on a stipulated time, Antonio has to return or repay. What was the condition? On the condition that he should repay the money by a certain date. ಇಂಥ ದಿನಾಂಕದೊಳಗಾಗಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಲ ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ if he failed to do so, look at his condition. If he failed to do so, if he did not repay the money in a stipulated time or by a certain date, if he was failed, who was failed? If Antonio failed to repay the money by a certain date, ಆ ದಿನಾಂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ಕೊಡಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗದಿದ್ದರೆ, look at his cruel condition put by Shylock. That is why I told you earlier, he was an unmerciful one, unkind, very, very cruel man. Look at this, how he is planning to take revenge on Antonio. If he failed to do so, Shylock had a right. Shylock would have would get a right to cut off a pound of flesh from Antonio's body. From Antonio's body. What was the condition given by? If Antonio was unable to repay the money by a certain date, within that date, Shylock would get a right to cut off a pound of flesh. Flesh means ಅವನ ದೇಹದಿಂದ ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ. Pound of flesh from Antonio's body. Here pound is refers. 1 pound. 1 pound is equal to 453 grams. 453 grams. Right? Nearby. Now look at 453 grams. What a cruel condition Shylock put while giving loan to Antonio. Did not want to miss the chance to take revenge against Antonio. He puts the condition that he has to repay the money by a certain day. If he fails to do so, Shylock had a right to cut off a pound of flesh from Antonio's any part of the body. ಆಂಟೋನಿಯನ ದೇಹದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಭಾಗದಿಂದ 1 ಪೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಹಕ್ಕು ಶೈಲಾಕನಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. This was the condition written on a sheet of paper. That is called bond. Bond means conditions written on a sheet of paper. ಕೆಲವು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ಸಾಲ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಬರೆದು ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇಬ್ರು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. That was called bond. Antonio accepted all the conditions which were put by Shylock, and he agreed to receive the loan from Shylock. He gave the money to Bassanio. By receiving the money from Shylock, he gave it to Antonio. So Antonio met Portia. Now this fellow Bassanio wants to marry Portia to regain his fortune. ಪುನಃ ತನ್ನ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನು, ಕಳೆದೋಗಿರೋ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇವಳು ಮದುವೆ ಆದರೆ ಪಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಸೆಯಿಂದ ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಈಗ ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋ ಮೆಟ್ ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ಎ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಶಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾರಿ ಹಿಮ್. ಹೂ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್? ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾರಿ ಹಿಮ್. While they were talking, right, as the days passed, a messenger bring a letter. ದಿನಗಳು ಕಳೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ ಹೀಗೆ. Okay, one day a messenger brought a letter for Bassanio, right? It was from Antonio. From whom was the letter? Comes from Antonio. What was in it? It was from Antonio. His ships were lost. ಅವನ ಹಡಗುಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಡಗುಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಹಣ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಸರ್ಟೈನ್ ಡೇಟಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು Antonio. In that confidence, he received the money from Shylock. But his ships were now see the message. His ships were lost. Whose ships were lost? Antonio's ships were lost, as he could not repay. For this reason, he could not repay the loan in time. To whom? To Shylock. ಶೈಲಾಕನಿಗೆ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. Now Shylock demanded a pound of flesh from Antonio's body as specified in the bond, as written in the bond. ಅವನ ಹಡಗುಗಳು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಸೂಚಿಸಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಬಾಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ದಿನಾಂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ಈಗ ಅವನ ದೇಹದಿಂದ 1 ಪೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ಬಾಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರದ ಹಾಗೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ವಾಸ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲೆಶ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯಸ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಾಂಡ್. ಆನ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್, ಬೈ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್, Portia and Bassanio both were worried very much, especially Bassanio. Why did he worry so much? Because of him only Antonio was in that condition. Antonio has to face this kind of situation only because of Bassanio. That is why he himself was so much worried. ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಸರಗೊಂಡುಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ ಬೆಸಾನಿಯೋ. Portia agreed to repay the loan amount. Now, what if Portia is having a lot of money, was a rich lady? She told Bassanio, I am ready to pay the money, go on, give him. Right? Portia agreed. They married on the same day, both of them. They married on the same day, and Bassanio set out for Venice. He went back to Venice. Bassanio was much worried to see Antonio was in jail. Antonio jailaliroದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು Bassanio he was very much worried. As the day of payment was over, ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವ ದಿನಾಂಕ ಮುಗಿದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, right? Payment was over. Shylock refused to accept the amount. When Bassanio came and when he go near Shylock and pay the money, right? Shylock ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ Bassanio, ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, but Shylock refused to receive the money. Why? The date of payment was over. ಹಣವನ್ನು ಮರಳಿಸುವ ದಿನಾಂಕ ಮುಗಿದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. So that is why what Shylock is doing, he is refusing. Now he is demanding a pound of flesh from Antonio's body. Indirectly he wanted to murder him, he wanted to kill him. If you take a pound of flesh from his body, how Antonio was going to alive? Right? Yes, he wanted to murder Antonio. Look at here. He insisted a pound of flesh from Antonio's body as written in the bond. But he did not agree. Bassanio was ready to give 3 types of money. 3 ಪಟ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು. Right? But he did not agree. The trial was fixed. Right? The trial was fixed. The day was fixed for the trial in front of the Duke of the Venice. ವೆನಿಸ್ಸಿನ ಡ್ಯೂಕ್ನ ಸಮ್ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ರೈಟ್? ದ ಡ್ಯೂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆನಿಸ್. ಇನ್ ದ ಮೀನ್ ವೈಲ್, ಅದೇ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆನ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್. ಈಗ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಶಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನರೇಟೆಡ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್. ಈ ಕೇಸಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿವರಗಳನ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ. On his advice. Look at here. Taking the advice from advocate or from the lawyer. Taking the advice of the lawyer, she came to Venice along with her attendant. ತನ್ನ ಸಹಾಯಕಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ವೆನಿಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾಳೆ ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ. Attendant in disguise. Disguise means false appearance. ಮಾರು ವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ. To conceal someone. Right? False appearance. Disguise. ಒಂದು ಮಾರು ವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ she came to Venice in disguise along with her attendant as a counselor, and the attendant was clerk, to plead for Antonio. Why did she came to Venice? To plead means argue. She wants to argue in favor of Antonio. She went to the court but in disguise. Right? ಮಾರು ವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ in front of Duke. Give a different appearance in order to conceal one's identity. This is the meaning of disguise. What she did, she dressed up like a lawyer. And come along with her attendant, right? To argue in the defense of Antonio. In favor of Antonio. She advocated in the defense of Antonio. The trial began. ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಡ್ಯೂಕನ ಸಮ್ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. She while arguing here, right? Now what Portia is going to do? She came in disguise. She dressed up like a lawyer, right? She was standing in front of the Duke. Now the trial began. ಈಗ ವಾದ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Now the chance of Portia to argue. She started her argument. in the defense of Antonio. ಆಂಟೋನಿಯನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ವಾದವನ್ನ ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಾ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. That argument was the poem, right? The argument was our poem, the quality of mercy. ಈಗ ಶೈಲಾಕನಿಗೆ she asked Shaila to show mercy on my client Antonio. Hello my dear Shaila, you please forgive him. You show mercy on our client, my client Antonio. She requested him, she pleaded him, and when he was not ready, she explained, she narrated the importance of mercy, right? How important it is for human beings, especially for human beings, because it is the greatest virtue of all. So she narrates. That is our poem, Quality of Mercy. The poem itself is an argument which was done by Portia. Okay. Now tomorrow we will came to know in detail about the poem. Have you enjoyed the story? Yet the story is not completed, my dear students. Story na mugdilla. Okay, let me finish the story to enjoy you, right? Tomorrow we will going to deal with the poem, right? Let me complete the story. Now Portia tell the importance of mercy to Shaila, and at last she requested Shaila to show mercy on Antonio. ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ಮೇಲೆ ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರಿಸು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರುಣೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಪದ್ಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಪೋಯಮ್. ಬಟ್ when after narrating all these things, even though narrating all these things, even though she explained about the quality of mercy, Shaila was not ready. Okay, what did she ask for Shaila? Oh, come on Shaila, give me your bond. She read the bond, the conditions of the bond, and she said, Shaila have a right to cut off a pound of flesh from Antonio's body. She told. Shaila was very happy. He was in triumph. He was in the mood of success. ಗೆದ್ದೆ ಎನ್ನುವ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಶೈಲಾ. He was sharpening his knife. After that, Portia again she read the bond. She read the bond second time, and she asked Shaila, hello my dear Shaila, according to the bond you have a right to cut off a pound of flesh from Antonio's body, but without shedding a drop of blood, without even shedding a drop of blood on the earth. Right? Hello my dear Shaila, come on, do it. You have a right. You may go and cut pound of flesh from Antonio's body, but you didn't have a right to shed a drop of blood from my client Antonio. By hearing these words, by hearing this argument, Shaila was shocked, became pale, bilichkonbita Shaila, and he was shocked. Instead of that, when he was defeated, he was totally defeated by the argument of Portia. He begged for the money. He begged the court for the money. ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭು ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನನಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ವಾದದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಸೋತು ಬಿಟ್ನು, ಪೋರ್ಷಿಯಳ ವಾದದಿಂದ ಸೋತು ಬಿಟ್ನು. Is it not possible to take a pound of flesh from any human being, right, without shedding a drop of blood, right? So he was defeated. As he was defeated, secondly, on the other hand, he begged the money from the court. At that time, Portia asked the court to punish this person, punish the Shaila, to make a hatch a plot to murder Antonio, killing Antonio. He made a plan to kill Antonio. So that is why, Your Honor, please give a severe punishment for Shylock. Only the Duke could pardon him. Pardon means excuse. So he begged the court to pardon him. Kshamsi, kshamsi ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Who begged the court? The Duke to pardon him? Shylock. The Duke only pardoned him. The Duke agreed to pardon him. The Duke agreed to excuse him. The condition. And the condition that he has to lost all his property. ಶೈಲಾಕ್ ತನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಡ್ಯೂಕ್. And half of the property, Shylock's half of the property would be transferred to Antonio, and other half to the state, ಸರ್ಕಾರ. ನೋಡಿ, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮುಟ್ಕೋಲು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತು ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ಅರ್ಧ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮುಟ್ಕೋಲು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತು ಶೈಲಾಕನ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನ. and another half of the property was transferred to Antonio. So as a generous person, as a kind man, as a good human being, helping natured man, Antonio offered to repay the money, repay the wealth, half of his wealth, half of Shylock's wealth. He offered to return him at the time of Shylock's daughter's marriage. ಶೈಲಾಕನ ಮಗಳ ಮದುವೆಯ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ he promised him, I am going to repay you at the time of your daughter's marriage. Look at his humanity. Look at his generosity. Antonio's generosity. That is why I called him in the beginning that he was a very good human being. So Antonio was offered to return his share of wealth, his share, what the court handed over to him, half of Shylock's wealth of share. He offered to return his share of wealth to Shylock's daughter's marriage. So the Duke released Antonio and dismissed the case. The case was over. Bassanio and, do you know one thing? Portia, who came in disguise, even Bassanio, her husband, could not recognize her. Okay, after the argument, Bassanio and her attendant came home. They came back to home and they waited for Bassanio and Antonio. When they came home, Bassanio and Antonio, they narrated all the story of their disguise. ತಮ್ಮ ಮಾರುವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ಕಥೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವೇ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾವೇ ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ they narrated the story of their disguise. ಮಾರುವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ಅವರ ಕಥೆಯನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. at the same time, look at here, this is called luck. At the same time, all the ships of Antonio reached the harbor safely. ಅದೇ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಕಳೆದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯನ ಹಡಗುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಹಾರ್ಬರ್ನ ತಲುಪ್ತವೆ, ಬಂದರನ್ನು ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ತಲುಪ್ತವೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ he got his property back, right? And everywhere there is a great joy. Ellillu santosha. So this is about the play which was written by William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. I hope, my dear children, you enjoyed the story very well, and I hope you understood this today's class, and you go through the text once or twice. But one thing I want to do now is I will read the poem once. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಆ ಪದ್ಯನ ಓದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. It will help you to learn at home today, right? The Quality of Mercy by William Shakespeare. The quality of mercy is not strange. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is mightiest, in the mightiest it becomes. The throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power. The attribute to honor and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above this scepter's sway. It is enthroned in the heart of kings. It is an attribute to God himself, and earthly power do then show likest gods when mercy seasons justice. I hope there are new words which are very difficult, right? They are very new words. We are not familiar with new words because some words they were invented by William Shakespeare himself, right? You go through the glossary which was given under your text. The entire poem, the quality of mercy, the entire poem is for memorization, my dear children. Don't forget it. If you memorize this poem, you are going to take 4 marks easily in the coming soon examination. So that is why memorize it and learn to write without any spelling mistakes and punctuation. I hope you understood. Okay, stay home, stay safe, and keep learning. Tomorrow I will ask you the poem to recite, right? Thank you.